Work there, Luke, from Cochin. And
just caressed that kick,
yeah.
Chriso, and it had enough. The breeze got hold of it, and it carried the journey without too many issues.
So 1-1 apiece, early stages. It's a big game at the MCG. Cruiser had the run at it. Coming up, Russell. Now, Carlton and Houlihan looked at each other, allows Russell. Gibbs. Well done, Tambling. Tuck now. Had a very good year. Tuck, oh, gee, that's a good mark. Taken at the back by Jamison over the top of Revolt. That half back for the Blues. Not the greatest of kicks. Murphy, can he keep it in? He can. Can't get round the tuck tackle, though. He had prior opportunity. Advantage now to White, who runs it. Oh, gee, what a mistake.
Good umpiring.
Good umpiring.
Well
Good common sense umpiring. It's going to come back to Shane Tuck. As we watch the tackle, Murphy, just for a moment, I thought he might have got round Tuck, but great strength from the Richmond midfielder, who's dominating the Tigers' stats in season 2009. Big kick to Cruiser, who fists it away. Well done, Nahas. Couldn't quite get clear, though. Good chase down by Johnson. Joseph eludes a couple of tackles, then not a great handball. Thornton's happy to see it over, so a boundary throw in the forward pocket. Let's get down to Andy Marr. Andy, how blustery are these conditions?
Oh, it's fluky, Chris. There's channels where the breeze is hitting that ball from right to left a whole lot deeper than others, but if it gets in one of those channels like that Delidio kick, there's definitely extra carry right to left.
Johnson's all wrapped up. And we'll have a bounce. I tell you what, there's 1,420,000 pie wrappers blowing on that ground at the moment.
You're hungry, Andy, down there.
It's an ugly look, isn't it, when you get these blustery days at the MCG? You get a lot of rubbish on the footy ground.
Oh, now, off the ball. That might be a free kick to Cousins. What's the umpire doing? No, just said break things up, boys. We'll go. Here, Richmond's goal. Ball goes down. Cousins is there again.
That was the vertical leap again of Cochin. He had a great result last time he went third man up. Was able to get the fist bagging. Very, very unlucky not to get a free kick there, Ben Cousins.
Grigg does the roving. Puts it back in the centre square. That's a beautiful trap by Polo. It's an off to McGuire now. Richmond can reset here as he drills a long ball to a contest. Oh, Revolt, beautiful mark. A contested mark in these swirly conditions is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, certainly was. Cordis, huge amount of numbers back in defensive 50 for Carlton. Revolt, the thing about him is that I really like, he just keeps his eye on the footy, he attacks it, and he's prepared to launch for his marks. And when they stick like that on a windy day, it's a very good sign.
The bad news is he's converting at 48% this year, but he shouldn't miss from here. The bad news, it's down to 46%.
And the bad news for the rest of the afternoon, I don't think any set shot goal, even 20, 30 metres out, if the conditions stay the way they are, you are going to be nervous with the footy trying to drop it correctly onto your boot, Chris. So this sort of win is difficult.
And not too easy for the bloke kicking out either. Simpson decides to take the safe option and go long. Finds Thornton. Off to Murphy, who carries the footy. Cruiser, little fumble, turns it over. White was held a long time. Cousins handball astray under pressure. Houlihan clever. Can steady now.
Got some space
Bentley's
here.
at centre half forward all by himself. Kicks towards the leader. Favola in front. Thursfield did very well. Read it well. Assumed the front position. Kept his eye on the ball. Wasn't concerned about where Favola was. And did a great job there, Will Thursfield.
It was looking dangerous because Carlton had a loose man at the feet of Favola too, so it was a good win for the Tigers. Here's Tambling. We talked about his good 5-week form. Burst. Favola now has an opportunity from 65. He pumps it long to the goal square. And we'll have a throw in.
Great play from Will Thursfield before. Got in front of Favola. There he is. Got the difficult job of playing on Fev today. But if he continues to attack the footy, not sure about his next choice though. He tried a 20-metre pass to a contest in this sort of breeze. I reckon as a defender, in today's conditions, just get it out of there.
It'll be Cruiser against Graham. Deep in Carlton's attacking territory. Judd read it beautifully onto the left boot. Scores a point.
Possession number 7 for Chris Judd. He always looks sharp. He always plays well, but he looks exceptionally sharp today.
9th in the AFL this season in disposals.
Newman, oh, good kick. Tuck, Cousins. Now Jackson at halfback. Kick, oh gee, gave Thornton a good look at it and fists away. Deledio front and centre's got to beat 3. Did very well to get a boot to it, although look at the numbers for the Blues. Bentley off to Judd, sweeping handball. Grigg, well, on his left foot, decides to kick in the Favola direction. He's got to beat a couple. Well done, McGuan. And he has taken the mark in the back pocket.
On about the 5th bite. Richmond run themselves into trouble here. Thursfield under the pump. Oh, the Tigers, it's what they're going to do. Moore's gone! Oh, don't you love the rush behind rule? Well, actually, they had a case there, Luke, where they probably could have knocked it through.
Well, you can. I think that has been clarified, and I think the players, their instinct doesn't allow them to do it, so he's under enough pressure there.
Right there, he could have gone through for a point.
And it would not have been paid against, but I love the rule. Makes it more exciting, keeps the ball in play.
Now, Eddie Betts is a genius at these.
He is a genius, Quarters. That is a lot harder than Eddie Betts makes it look. On the left foot for a right footer with a howling breeze. Take one step, snap it around your body. He can do that with his eyes closed. There's the big tagging job. Daniel Jackson has had a very good year, but at the moment, Chris Judd is absolutely smashing him. 7 possessions, a lot of them contested, and he needs to tighten up if Richmond are going to compete today.
The good news for the Blues is that Sean Hampson has re-emerged, doing some run-throughs on the boundary. They've got the right shoulder heavily taped. For Matthew Cruz's sake, they need to get him back out, and he looks like he will be able to return.
Murphy's handball under pressure, chopped off by Jackson, who doesn't know where to go from centre-half back, decides to kick wide and finds Cousins. Loops the handball over the top to Cochin, who had to stretch, but he was able to find the footy. Now the kick towards Graham, ball to the back, well done Jamison. Not a great handball to Joseph. Robbie Nahas, well done. Chopped off by Revo. Get boot to ball, son, and he does. And Darcy, you talked about Nahas and the impact he's had. One positive in a difficult year. The pressure he was able to apply here was just first rate.
Love the way he goes about it, Chris O. He's busy and he's excitable. Defensive pressure is good. It's something they desperately need in their side, and he's created a goal for his teammate Jack Revolt. Great energy from the young Richmond players, and that is exactly what their coach Jade Rawlings will be asking from them.
Revolt finished it off, but Robbie Nahas created that goal with his forward pressure. There's the run down on Joseph.
Gee, it's great work from Nahas, isn't it? We've seen a lot of that from him, and he has made a difference.
Great story coming across from Port Melbourne.
2-2 apiece at the MCG, and it'll be a free kick to Cousins.
You know the ball there. Move it on, please. Play on.
Stagnant forward line, so in the end, Cousins just kicks high and long.
Push out, Jake King. Push out the back.
So free kick go to Jake King.
Started the first centre bounce.
Oh, that's not a free kick.
Jake King might have been a bit lucky there. Started in the first centre bounce. Jake King.
Please.
There's got to go, Jake. So he loads up, just kicks it to the goal square. Actually, it floated and floated in the end. The breeze got hold of it, and it's through for a point. So he's kicked that one about 55, 60 metres. And there's the free kick again. There's just nothing in that.
Yeah, pretty poor decision.
Carlton have already got it up to the wing. Chance for Cruiser, but he's outnumbered. Newman. Oh, gee, the handball from Tuck was too fierce. Bounced off Vickery's chest. Now a chance for Houlihan. Off the bet, 65 from goal. Oh, all by himself in the pocket is Favola. Hard up against the line. The impossible snap offline. And he won't be too happy, you wouldn't think, about the Betts kick, because he was all by himself.
And I don't think his teammates will be all that happy with him either, Chris. So that's an impossible shot. It's a selfish shot. Got to centre that and give your teammates an opportunity. Not great.
Gotcha to Edwards, goal.
You've got to know your limitations.
Especially when you're trying to run through Chris Judd.
So another kick for Judd. This is